Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Raft. As you can see, I have doubled if not tripled the size of the raft since the last episode. I've added on or built up the 3 smelters, and this is where you'll put your seaweed, sand. Seaweed will give you vine goo, sand will give you glass, so you can make the bigger purifiers. Metal will give you metal ingots. Copper will give you copper ingots, and those are the items we need now to proceed to the next chapter to start heading towards the big islands. So the first thing we'll want to do is probably build the raft a little bit bigger, and that'll allow us to get our antennas and receiver up, which will let us go to the radio tower. I've also added on collection nets, and as you can see, these allow us to collect all the debris that we float across, and this way you can start expanding your raft even faster than what we were doing where we're just using the hook. And currently we're thirsty and starving, so let's fix that really quick. Do we have any fish? There we go. Some fish cooking up. And now what we're going to need to do, and as you see, also real quick, as you see across the nets, you don't want them to break because they are kind of expensive. So I've put triangle floating pieces. So if you go to your hammer, right click, you can select what you want to pick. Just hold down the right mouse button. So normally I've been building the square foundations, but the triangles are cheaper. They're 1 and 1, so 1 plastic, 1 wood. So you can build those. If it won't let you place it, just hit R to rotate it until you see it turn green, and then you can place that, and you can make those into squares. The reason you want to use these is if they get damaged, you can just take your axe, your stone axe or your iron axe if you have one, crush those, and when you crush them or break them, they'll give you back 1 wood, 1 plastic, and it's just cheaper than the 2 squares, than the full square. The full square is only 1 plank to repair, so it's not bad, and if you want to armor them, that's great. But the triangles are just a quick, easy way to protect your nets while you're floating and starting to gather up more resources. And as you can see here, we probably have enough to go ahead and expand to a 2nd level and to get a lot of stuff done. But really quick, let's go to our research because we need more storage space. And here I've just researched the metal ingot, so all you do with that is place it, hit research here, then it unlocks your recipes, and then you hit learn. So we've already learned like shear, hinge, and bolt. And then shovel. Shovel will give you dirt when you get to the bigger islands. You'll use it, dig up the dirt, and that'll allow you to grow pastures on your raft. The shears, when you use this net launcher, you can capture animals, and like the llama, so you use the shears on it, it gives you wool, and you need wool and leather, and that will let you build armor. Right, and then we get the bigger grill, the permanent anchor that you can lower and raise. Metal spear, more durability than the other spear that we've been using, and a cooking pot for making soup. You'll use clay to make bowls to get soup out of this, and that's where those recipes you've been collecting until now come into play. Now, as you can see, we need feathers and circuit boards, which is what the vine goo and stuff will be. We can also go ahead and research a lot more with our copper ingots, so we'll grab one of those. Let's see. My storage is kind of chaotic right now. That's why I wanted to get the bigger storage chest. Where did I put? Oh, they're still on me. Okay. Alright, so we'll put our copper ingots in here. Hit research, pull those back out. And that'll unlock battery, which we need for the receiver, and circuit boards. Alright, so now all we need to do is we can get the better purifier by smelting some sand. Circuit board will unlock like the sprinkler and the receiver for us, which we need to do that, and also give us the antenna. Wait, was that do we need to research clay or is that dirt? Oh, that's clay. Okay, I think we have some clay. We've got to research that too. Like I said, as you find new items, make sure you save 1 or get 1 extra so you can do the research on it. And see, that'll give us the bowl. Honey we'll get from a larger, or bee jar we'll get from a larger island later when we use a net to catch bees. But for the most part, we're almost completely researched until we get to the larger islands. Eggs you'll get from capturing birds with the net launcher, and they'll lay eggs in your pasture land. But for now, let's see if we have any sand to smelt. Okay, here we go, some sand. I said smelt in that research. So you want to put that in your hotbar. Select it, place it. We'll need one piece to research, and then the rest will go into making glass to get us the better purifier, so we won't have to sit here and cook water, which will save us a lot of planks. Alright, so let's go and see if we can build a bigger storage. So to build storage, you're going to want to go to your materials here, select hinge, go ahead and craft 2 of those. Go up to storages here, so we need more planks and more rope. Alright, so let's free up, store what we can, because when we go to gather our resources that our raft has been getting for us, it's probably going to cap us out pretty quickly. So, see, potato there. Yeah, we'll go ahead and eat this one just to get it out of the way. Alright, Bruce, get out of here. We don't need you right now. And so, like I was saying with the triangles, so we can put that one there, hit R to rotate, and then put another one there, and there's a full square piece. But if you want to armor it, you need to bust those out, which will give you enough resources to build a full square, and then you can armor it up. But we don't have the metal ingots to worry about now. And as you see, stuff's just floating through here because everything's full. Alright. How are we doing on storage space? Let's go ahead and put the paddle up. Put the sand up. We don't need it right now. We don't need any nails at the moment. Put the plastic up because we're probably about to get plenty of that. Alright. And then we'll start gathering. And you see how many resources you get? And that'll let us start getting more resources gathered as we just float. Alright, we should have enough now to make us a chest or two. Let's see, we'll craft 1, 2. Put those in the hotbar. Might go ahead and craft a few more. I've already made some metal ingots. If I can figure out where I put them. And then we can hit a hinge or 2. And we need some scrap. Alright, so that's 5 storage chests. That should get us pretty well set up. So we'll leave a little gap so we can walk between it. And we'll do more organizing as we go. Alright, so now that we've got that going, we can separate stuff. I like to separate based off of smelting and some more food really quick because we can't move. And we get some glass, gonna fill these back up. Take our glass, put it up here, hit research. And now we can make the larger purifier. We'll probably need some more sand. I think you need 4 glass. So take a look at that. It'll be under food. Purifiers. Okay, so we need 4 glass. So let's find our sand. Grab this, because this is all smelting goods. Get them put in the same chest together. Copper, seaweed, and we'll put the bolt in there too, probably. And this way, just slowly getting everything organized so we can find it later on. So we'll put the final products towards, actually let's put the final products towards the bottom. Alright, now where did we put the sand? I thought we had 2 or 3 pieces of sand left. But there we go. Back on the hot bar, put it on the smelters. Get that going and we'll have a large purifier here in just a second. Go ahead and empty these out. Back here, barrel. I'm not done with you yet. I'm gonna put a square here just for symmetry. Alright, then let's go ahead and set up one crate for plastic. I think we'll go ahead and get the food stashed away too, and the seeds. Because I really want to get rid of these smaller crates. They just take up a lot of space and they don't really hold much. And we'll put the food here for now. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Oh, come on. Where you at, Bruce? I hear you. And see, he only broke half of a triangle, so it's not that big of a deal. Get all of our seeds put up. Because eventually you're going to want to plant. Then our fish, we'll be able to cook these soon now that we can make the larger grill. We'll leave the shark heads in there. Not really much use for them, as you can see I'm wearing one right now. If you want to equip a shark head, you just go to your inventory and this is where you equip like your scuba tank, your fins, a backpack, and armor. Then you can wear different types of heads. Pufferfish, bird heads, boar heads, different things that you collect later on in the game. Alright, so we got a plastic crate going, so grab that. Get everything cleaned up. And our food situation is what we're about to work on next. Go ahead and get the larger grill going too. So once you get the large grill and the water purifier, food gets a lot easier because you can put 3 fish or the large fish, which are 3 pieces of food each, onto the grill. Let's see, we have something cooked up. Yep. Alright, so we have our glass now. Do we have enough to make the purifier? We need plastic. We'll just grab all this. Make our purifier, put it on your hot bar again. And then we'll just place it wherever. So to make this thing actually functional, where it's doesn't feel like it's killing you to fill it up, we're going to want to make some bottles, which are right here. We'll need some more vine goo for that. So I think we put that into here. Go and grab some plastic. We'll leave that because it's full. So you're going to want 2 bottles. One click with E will get you a full bottle of salt water. And then you just click until you empty it into here, and then eventually from there it'll turn to a blue and this bottom one, and then you can collect that for drinkable water. Right, what do we need to make the grill? 2 ingots and 6 nails. Let's see, we got 6 nails here. I'm going to store this food. Grab grab our ingots from over here. Make us one grill. Put it on the taskbar. And we will set it, we'll just set it right here. You want to keep everything away from the edges because a shark will get on them. And if it breaks that piece, you'll lose what's on it. Alright, fill it full of planks. Grab us some fish. And as you see, we're cooking 3 fish now instead of just 1. That'll save you planks. And it'll get you food much faster. As you see, our water is now purified. So now we have 5 drinks in a bottle. Fill it back up. And that just makes life a lot easier. So now we'll drink some of that. And as you see, you get a ton of water from it. I guess the boat's decided that we need some more glass and stuff as it's running us right into this island. I think we're going to dodge it for now though. Just because I want to keep my boat going in the right direction. Because until you get the steering wheel, the only other way to change directions is to like hit islands and rocks until you get it flipped in into the right orientation that you want. Like I said, our goal right now is we're going to build the raft up and get to a 2nd level. Because your antenna and receiver, they cannot be built on the same level. If you want to repair, right click, go to the bottom, and you can just repair whatever he's damaged. I'm going to put this piece back in, R to rotate, and bam. And we're just back to floating and gathering. And then I'll come back later once I've gathered more resources and gotten everything organized a little bit more, and have the 2nd level started. And besides that, if you have questions, comments, just leave them below and be sure to subscribe, okay? Thanks for watching, guys.